It's cold out there. And we checked the gauge for miles per kilowatt hour. We're down to 4.2 today, running freeway and heat. That's the lowest I've seen. 4.6 has been the lowest with that trip, using some air conditioning to go down to the Carolinas. Love that back emblem on that. That's awesome. It's a pretty good looking car. I'll check the size and the distance between the seats in the back for the cat trike. I love the charger port in mine on the front. And they're still putting in CHAdeMO connectors and stuff. I guess we'll do our next, we'll take a ride over to Hermitage. Let's see. 1455 North Hermitage Road, Hermitage, Pennsylvania. Well.
Oops, something went wrong with the connection.
Yeah.
Try again.
Oh well. Well, you know it's between here and out west somewhere. You guys in a hurry? Little Scion. Or a Nissan Cube. Just want to make a fish tank out of this. So yeah, the signal on your cell phone, that depends how you get the navigation on the phone. So I guess I could enter it by hand. It ain't working. So there's a Nissan dealer in Hermitage that's got CHAdeMO, and I figured, oh, maybe we'll try to go over there. We'll see if the signs show where it's at. So it's Hermitage Road. Hermitage. Well, what do you think? It's a good price. I just wanted to drive it and sit in it. The seats didn't look too much narrower, or if they were, than this car. So the pluses on that, without test driving it, knowing if it rides as good or steers or drives as good, because that's all very excellent on this Nissan, is that damn CCS connector. If I went to Cambridge, which is still down for this car, 2 or 3 of the chargers, they're all CCS, so I never would have failed. And the thing is down still. So my fear is the state's not going to pay for CCS charging with the tax money from the federal government, or the CHAdeMO, I mean. And it's kind of a big, ugly, bulky thing. They should have went with a Tesla type of connector. CCS is like a big VHS tape, where Tesla connector is like the compact Betamax. But it's a better product. Tesla only, unless Aptera adopts it. I'm sure they're going to pay money for that. They want to make it look like there's 2-lane traffic with that yellow lines there. And this car would be like your reel-to-reel player, because you got 2 different connectors. So yeah, we were talking about the 48 amps, and there's no way I want to do 48 amps. So they've got a 55 kilowatt hour max charging on the bolts, and any of them that has a new battery. This has 100 kilowatts per hour it can charge, and it's a 62 kilowatt hour battery, and 55 is probably the most I've seen going into this, and that's fine. I'm in no hurry. I'm retired, and you kind of want to back off a little bit anyway, so your battery lasts. And then you got liquid battery cooling, and they might have thermal battery management that will heat up the battery a little bit before you charge it. So this thing's running like a dream. So we only charged over 80% the other day, and we got almost 200 miles of range out of that. So this is 226 advertised new, and that one's I think 247. The original Bolt might be 257 or 259, but I don't want the original Bolt. I just parked next to one 2 days ago at Aldi's, and it's too small. So I want the cat trike to fit in with the seats folded down. So I think with the seats folded down and that, they're level with the back too, where this one, and they're higher up because the battery sits below the rear seat. So we'll try her again every once in a while if we got a phone signal. 1455. 1455 North Hermitage Road, Hermitage, Pennsylvania. No phone signal for that. But I'm not going to pay a fortune for a cell phone every month just to have a good signal for Waze and Google Maps. I've got the Garmin all updated in the glove box. So if there's an exit up ahead, I'll pull off and see if the Garmin will get it in.
Something went wrong with the connection.
Yeah.
Try again.
I can hold it up. If I had a sunroof, hold it up maybe higher and get the signal. Freeze my arm off today. Showing 37 on the dash, and not showing anything because we're not getting a signal. But the map is up on the dash display running off the Android for the phone. So if you get the more expensive models, they'll come with a GPS satellite. They're not the best ones, but Huh. Is that like a new septic truck? Yeah, let's see if there's an exit nearby. Of course, I think the GPS, I'm going to have to plug it in because it hasn't been plugged in a while. That's our backup when everything else fails on the cell phone. He couldn't believe I took us down to Carolinas. And I said, oh my God, do you like it? I said, I love it more every day. It's great. I said, everybody else has one. They probably won't like it as much. I'm having the time of my life. Racking up the miles. That's the second ceramic round silo I've seen in the last 3 miles that has no roof. They abandon them and do those little marshmallow fills with the hay or whatever on the farms. Something up on the left there. What that is? Maybe sheep. Oh, I slowed down quite a bit here. So that car doesn't have the adaptive cruise. He said it had the seat and the steering wheel warmer, which is, he knew that that's what they recommend for electric cars. So it's nice to run into somebody that knows what's going on. So that's probably going to happen more and more as time goes on. Because usually I knew more than those guys, and I didn't seem to know any more than this guy. But yeah, I don't want to 40 amp charger in my house. He said GM will come in and upgrade stuff. Well, I would have to have a whole new service from the pole because we're only 100 amp service. So 30 amps charging my car right now, which I think is too much. .48 is way too much, and I'm not sure a 200 amp service is good enough. But the circuit breakers and the NEMA 1450 plugs are only going to last so long. Nothing was ever created for a continuous draw, like, you know, even the 30 amps this car does. So my normal charge time in the teens back to 80-90%, 6.5 hours with the supplied Nissan charger, and it'll do either 120 or 240 volts. The end comes off of the plug or whatever, like an adapter. So all it does is supply the electric. The battery charger is built into the car. Oh, and then the fast charging is DC, direct to battery. So that was what, showing 300 some volts yesterday. So we got plenty of range to get home. But I figure, you know, if there's a Nissan dealer that's got free charging and it's next to a place where I can grab a light lunch or something, that might be pretty cool. Try to always utilize the free stuff before the pay stuff. Part of the old age thing. But why wouldn't you? I don't think anybody any age would go for the free gas before they do the paid gas. So, might turn the heater back on. The car seems very well insulated. I was surprised when I got back in because I turned the air off 2 miles before I got to the car dealer. And it's still warm and toasty inside. Not as warm and toasty as the car dealership was. Like, oh, there's Sharon Hermitage. That might be what we're looking for. So there's your Pennsylvania 18, and we just got off a US 19. Something just came off a tree. Did you see that? Something just fell or something in the distance. Huh. So we came out here a year ago in the extended van, and we told the wife, hey, let's take the new van, drive as far as we can, grab something to eat, see some sights maybe, and then turn around and come home. And it was all construction. So we ended up going down Pennsylvania 18 all the way to Beaver Falls. The restaurant we wanted there was closed. We ended up eating back in Columbia, 10 miles from home. And then, like I said, the family trips in the van didn't work out. Oh, it's snow coming off that truck. That's what it is. I thought like a tree branch fell into the road. He's got snow on top of his truck. Holy crap. Yeah. The wind must have popped it up in the air when I saw it. It looked like it came out of a tree. We'll see if we can find the separate exits north and south, I guess. There's a huge freaking plow following me. He's overhanging into my lane greatly, too. Like, what the hell, dude? PennDOT. Holy crap, that's a behemoth. He's got the little side plow all rusty that comes down to help shoot stuff off to the side even better. So we know what we're looking for is north of the exit. So I'm going to turn the heat back on. It's set to 66, so first I feel cool air coming out. You know, if you had a internal combustion car, that's all your wasted energy is develops into heat. They're only at most 30, low 30-some percent. So there's North Hermitage. 18. Guess we'll follow that. That's a strange sight. Huh. See where we end up. That's strange. Huh. A neat old highway exit. But the car, it looks a little more blue than what they showed. It looked like it's just a hint of blue on the website. Lighter than what my dad's Packard was. It's enough, just enough blue. It's nice. Will the cat track fit in? Will it ride as good as this? It's supposed to have better range. And the price ain't marked up on the sticker, so that's a big problem. I guess we'll drive until we see a Nissan, you know. We're looking for what? 1455 North Hermitage. I printed the internet. I love yellow brick houses. My grandparents had one. They just look perfect. So, Hermitage Road. I wonder if that's what we're on. Kubota and John Deere all mixed together. There's the Sheets. Oh my God, Sheets has Tesla chargers. We're gonna have to stop and make a stop there. I can always use a destination charger. But that would go into this 1772 port. Not just shut them all. Huh. Maybe, should we try it again? $14.55 North Hermitage Road, Hermitage, Pennsylvania.
I'm setting your destination to North Hermitage Road.
They're there. We're here. We're here. We're here. And we're going in the right direction. Yay. Oh, Tesla chargers at the Sheets. That's pretty cool. Not sure how many more videos going to be making this winter because not driving the wife's new Chevy or this thing in the salt. We didn't drive the new van in the salt because of the old van. It's rusty, crusty. Cute little car. Nice big road. Nobody on it. So that Sheets, that's pretty cool. Now he said the Chevy's got the onboard navigation thing to tell you where to charge and how long and stuff like Tesla. So, of course, we've got at least that, but PlugShare might do that. I don't know, but a better route planner advertises that. But I don't travel enough to use that. I do it manually because I got to check every place in PlugShare to see if it's working or not. So, I'm an adventurous. I love taking the data down So, you know, if you just like to, you're in a hurry and you just like to guess and go, they're probably not for you. I'm having a time of my life. Plus, it doesn't cost anything. My car payment was cheaper than the van. Oh, my car's attracted to you, buddy. Holy crap. Maybe we can plug in with the guy in front of us. That looks a little high power. I don't think I've ever been to Hermitage. I don't think I was ever at Mercer before either. Let's see, maybe we can dine somewhere. Then we got to start our exercise stuff at home and drop something, hopefully. So there's your 62 that goes right near my house. Turn right for Niagara Falls, turn left for El Paso, Texas. Well, there's a big Tesla on the left. Holy crap. Would that be the X because it's so damn tall? Huh. I don't know. Not sure if it's got the gold wing doors or not. It's got a lot of room in there. Not sure I like the shape of it with that huge part in the front. Oh yeah, 62's up here. I always wanted to take that all the way from my house to Niagara, and then I dreamt about taking it all the way to El Paso when I was bedridden and I couldn't even keep a car on battery charger. Well, we got a ways to go with the stop and go. So you really, you know, the heater is going to be burning electric more than the air conditioner, it looks like. So we're at 4.2 miles per kilowatt hour. And we'll see if we can get a charge here. If not, we'll hit the Electrify America on Hubbard. Or it might probably make it home anyway, but get as much activity in before winter. I don't think I'm in the right turn lane only. No. Wendy's sounds pretty good. Hey, Popeyes. Trouble is, it's not going to be close. Oops, Shenango Valley Mall, they don't look like they're going to be open too long. Ooh. Anyway, all the electrical guy. So far, 66 seems a good temperature right now. So the only option on a new Nissan now is the extended SV Plus or whatever, and it's only 211-mile range compared to this 226, and it's got that ProPilot cruise control, and it's over 37 sticker. Well, they got a golden crown. You can't eat much in them places, so they got, from what I remember, the food was pretty good. Only went to one in Akron one time. Oh, Harbor Freight.
In 1,000 feet, your destination will be on the left.
Ow. I hope it's on the left. Yeah, I see it. Nissan.
Your destination is on the left.
I don't see anywhere to eat here. And they do have a sidewalk that starts there. I don't know what's down there. I can ask if there's a place to walk. If they got a place to charge, somebody might be charging. Not sure where the charger's at. But yeah, pretty cool they got Chatham. Cooler if it's not blocked. Yeah, I got 1772. They're iced. $17.72. Well, there it is. Alright, Zagawa. Well, we're going to see if that's working. I'll ask if there's a place to eat around here. See you in a bit.